Okie dokie artichoke.
Okie dokie artichoke. That's a new one, I think.
I say it all the time. I say that and I also say oopsie daisy a lot for some reason.
Oopsie daisy is a classic.
Yeah. I
just use like serious profanity usually when I mess something up. That's generally my go-to.
I try not to, only because my little sister was so small that we had to censor ourselves a lot. So, yeah.
That's true. I gave up on that like pretty fast. Even to this day, I just don't even really try that hard. Yeah.
Fair. Oh, no, I don't try. Then when people go, Esther, you can't swear all the time. And I was like, are you an adult? Yes, I can. Thanks so much, though. Thank you for the input. No, thanks.
No. Yeah, okay. Exactly. Yeah, nah. I'm good.
I'm good. Okay. Did you want to clap it out?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we've actually got video so we can actually look at each other when we clap. Holy shit.
We can do that. We should generally be on time and like in the same time. All right, ready?
Yeah. Okay.
It's not that hard. Okay.
Okay. Are we going to go 3, 2, 1 or 1, 2, 3?
3, 2, 1, clap.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Okay.
3, 2.
Oh, fuck. Hang on.
Okay, we're going to count it down like normal. Do you want to say Mississippi?
How about you say 3, 2, 1 and I follow you and I follow the clap together?
That's great. All right, ready?
Okay, great. Okay.
I'm going to do a little practice for you. 3, 2, 1. Right. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
You're listening to The Laughing Skulls.
Just sit back and relax.
After me.
Oh, okay. Because for me, it was fine.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Well, do you want to maybe try?
That's fine. That's okay. Well, just for my conscience, let's do it one more time, so I don't have nightmares tonight.
All right.
Okay. Ready? Are you watching?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh God.
No,
on my end, it's so delayed.
On my end, it's so fine.
That's fine. Like that.
Is it an internet thing?
Maybe it's an internet thing.
It's fine. It's fine.
I really want to film it so that you can see. So like after this, I'm just going to film how delayed it is on my end.
I just look like a dunce.
Pretty much. Oh,
okay, well, now that we're recording, hi, everyone. Hi, sisters. And welcome back to the Laughing Skulls podcast. My name is Estra. You
got your name wrong. What's going on? You're okay?
Hello, welcome. My name is Esther.
And my name is Adrienne.
And welcome to another broadcast.
It's great to be here.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me on this call. I really appreciate it. Oh, goodness. Before this call, I just wanted to say that I was teasing Adrienne because of how much I love to quote James Charles, especially when he goes, yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's just going to repeat now. It's going to repeat for the next
several days. It's a very big thing in my family. It's a very big thing in my family.
Why? How?
Because it's just funny. So my little sister and I do James Charles and Trey songs in the exact same voice.
But does your mum know the reference?
Oh, she does. She has no idea what the reference is, but my two sisters do both know.
Okay. All right.
And so it'll be, I bet the neighbors know my name. And we're stressing while we're sexing. But then that's Trey songs. And then you've got, but then you've got James Charles who will go, womp, womp, womp. Yo, yo, yo.
Stop. I can't. It
Every
actually
day,
hurts my
every day.
soul.
I will be doing the dishes. I'll be gardening. I'll be doing something. Yo, yo, yo. Opening the door. Yo, yo, yo.
No joke, I'm going to rip that and I'm going to make that your text tone. Every time you message me,
can you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then maybe I can make your ringtone the wah, wah, wah.
I would love if we made a jingle out of that.
Oh, God.
Okay, so now it's time for relationship advice. Yo, yo, yo. I don't know. Would we get copyrighted from Tiger?
I don't know. But James Charles didn't, and he destroyed it. So, like, really, how much trouble could we possibly get in?
You were telling me that he's someone that you would not like to
heavily
see in person.
Place my hand into his face.
Mate, I would love to just pay a ticket to go to one of his concerts. Have you ever seen him? Have you seen that video circulate around when he sings Dua Lipa and he's just doing like
Oh, my God. Oh.
And then he does a kick in the end?
I'm pretty sure my body went into some sort of shock, and then my brain, as a defense mechanism, immediately repressed what I had seen.
Right.
And I hadn't thought about that until this very moment.
You're right.
So, yeah, I may be calling you from an ambulance later, but that's fine. I'll just send you the bill.
Oh, that's okay. I've got insurance. It's okay.
Oh,
I've got private health insurance, it's hospital cover, and ambulance cover, so that's fine.
No one cares. That's fine. You just have to suck the fun out of everything. The fun is that it causes you pain.
Honestly, sorry. Sorry. It's like a fucking Canadian sorry. Sorry. Sorry, eh?
Sorry, eh? Oh, my God.
I watch, before he became too problematic, well, two people before they became problematic, I used to watch Jeffree Star, dead set, and I used to go and watch James Charles all the fucking time. All day, and I used to be like, yes, oh my God, you fucking show that cut crease, bitch. Yes, you show what kind of foundation is it Jeffree Star approved? Because I want to know. And then all this problematic shit started to come out, and then I go, oh, well, I guess I can't look at this guy anymore. The same with James Charles.
No. James Charles was just, I was not a fan from the get-go, but Jeffree Star, I really loved from the very beginning. We would have been it was the early days of MySpace, and he made himself famous. Yeah. I remember my girlfriends and I became really obsessed with him when he blew up on MySpace, because he was like an emo, like a huge emo icon, like a scene icon. And he released all these extremely dramatic emo songs. You can still find them on YouTube, and he sang like this, I'm Jeffree Star, and like that's what he would do, and we just loved the confidence, and we were like a part of that crowd at that time.
I never got into MySpace, so I had no idea. I had a MySpace, used it for 3 hours, didn't touch it again. Also, no one had it in my school. No one had it. So, no one had it.
Why? How?
We all had another thing called Bebo.
I had Bebo too. Like, I had whatever the hell was available, but MySpace was on its sort of, from years 7 to about 9, it was like it was big, but then it sort of speedily faded out because Facebook came in, and then Bebo did have its shining moment for a little bit there.
When I say Bebo, people don't know what I'm on about sometimes.
No,
and it really makes me sad.
I fully know, because even after Bebo shut down, they kept everyone's profiles, whoever was public, up for years. And whenever I would remember, I would try to go back to my page and then see what my friends and I used to post. And oh my God, it was so embarrassing.
Oh, there was this one guy that for some reason I thought that he was okay looking. I don't know why I thought this. And he would send me a love heart. Do you know how you could only do it one a day? And I was like, oh my God, he sent me a love heart. Oh my God, he replied back to me. Oh my God, boy.
Do you remember that website where you could send people anonymous questions? What? Form Spring.
fuck.
Do you remember Form Spring?
Yeah, I remember that.
Formspringme.com.
Yeah.
And then
yes. Oh my God, it
Yeah.
was Form Spring.
Yeah.
You
And-
are so right.
And everyone would link their Form Spring to their Bebo or like Instagram or whatever the hell. And that was always the best way to find out if someone had a crush on you. And
Yeah,
that is how
always.
I found out that the person I had a crush on me too, because he kept writing me stuff and I was like, I recognize this tone of voice. Oh my God, it's happening. I miss those days.
Did I ever tell you how people in year 6 found out that I was gay?
I think you did, but you're going to have to elaborate on
I'm
the
going
story.
to have to say the story.
Yeah.
So, hi, welcome. The year is 2005. Fuck, I was so little.
What a year.
That's when the
You still are very little.
Thank you so much. Little hands, little ears, big personality.
Yeah.
So that's me. So the year is 2005. I'm painting a picture for everyone. This is when I had a laptop for the first time in my room because I wanted to do my assignments and play my games. And that's when the chain letters, like the chain mail, started to come out to be like, if you don't forward it to 30 people, you're gonna be cursed for 5 years. And I go,
Bloody
shit.
Mary's gonna kill you in your sleep. Yeah. I remember
I was
those.
super superstitious, and I go, fuck.
I sort of miss
gotta
those
do it.
emails. At least they were
don't.
creative. Like now it's just here's a link, put in your credit card. Like where's the creativity in that?
My favorite is when you've got all those old people who do like 80 people on their friends list and they go, hi guys, here's a flower, and it's like one of those really bad graphics, and those sparkly graphics, and you're like, I'm gonna leave this group now. Block. Sorry, auntie. See you later.
But continue.
Sorry. It was an email of like the love calculator. And I had no idea how they did this. It was a love calculator, and I was like, oh, okay. And please keep in mind, at that time, I had no idea what to label it. I just thought that I just liked her, but it was something that I wasn't really meant to do. And so I go, okay, I'll go and see whether it'll only work on a boy and a girl's name. Let me try with 2 girls' names. And at the time, I did like her, but I liked her, but then I also just used her just like as an example because it came from her.
Yeah.
Like she's the one who sent the email. And I was like, okay. And so I did it. And then it goes, 88% match. You like blank. We've just gone and sent an email back to her.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't
I
even
didn't know it did that. Oh.
Bro, my horror on my face, and I was like, oh my god, and keep in mind I'm like 11, 12 years old, and I go, oh my god,
that's like that.
How do I don't know tech. I know
It's like the end
inbox
of your
spam
life
and
at
sent.
that age. You're like, my life is over.
And it
How can I go to
replied
school?
to everyone. All 30 people.
Oh my god! I don't know how you did it. Like, oh shit.
Year 6 was a fucking blur because I was traumatized and I was bullied so hard, and I was fucking traumatized.
That's the sort of thing that, like, at that age, because you're still learning and making mistakes, this is where you start to learn, holy shit, how do I dig myself out of this hole? If that was me, I would have sat there all night trying to come up with some plausible excuse to cover myself, because even just
I said that. I kept on saying that, and they go, no, Esther, that's not what it is. And they bullied me the entire year, and then I would pretend that I was sick, and then they would not email me, they would message me on MSN, and then this chick would be like, I know your secret, I'm going to go and tell your mom. And I'm like, what the? She's going to tell bitches. Every single one of them.
Gee, I mean, it's already hard enough when your crush might get an indication that you do like them. That's already like hard to deal with and scary to process. But then when it's something like that for you was really new, that's like even more terrifying.
Yeah, because I had liked a girl in year 5 and she was in year 6, and then she left, and then I showed I showed my partner what song I had associated
Okay.
with her leaving to go to high school.
Here we go. What is
Before
it?
I decided to it's called When You Were My Girl from Anthony Kalia from Australian Idol Season 2. Friend, when I tell you how embarrassed I am because we never spoke. Me and that
so like
chick.
you never were even like sort of friends or anything.
No, nothing. I just liked her from afar. I was playing handball one day and she was...
That makes it even more like intense.
Mate, I was 10. What do you think? When you were my girl, there were times you'd look at me, mate. And
You went from
knew
0 to
exactly.
like 1,000. From like admiring from afar to straight up. Here's an email with our result. We're an 88% match for love. Everyone. Also, side note, what was your very first email? Like everyone had a really cheesy Hotmail account.
I didn't at all because
Really?
mine is still the same.
Stop it.
It is E _. It's the same thing.
You mature little muffin. I
No,
literally
because
was
I
like,
had my sister going, Esther, you're not going to be able, because I couldn't spell very well when I was like 8. And she goes, Esther, you know how to spell your last name. So why don't you just go and have your last name? Everyone else is going to have their other stuff. Because I wanted to have mine to be like In Sync for life or something. It was the great debate whether I wanted Backstreet Boys or In Sync. I remember when I was at the supermarket, do you know how they had those like, music merch?
Yes.
And stuff, and you could choose. That was the biggest debate of my life.
That was a big debate.
Yes. Do I want the Backstreet Boys ruler or do I want the NSYNC ruler? I chose NSYNC every day.
All of those decisions were really, really
tough.
important. Like they were really hard. Even like the contact on your books and stuff. All of that for me was setting the precedent for the whole year. Like, was it going to be a good one? How much effort was I going to put in? People need to notice that I'm cool and I can pick cool, funky stuff.
There was a time when I wanted to be a chef. Even now, I think it kind of works out for me because I think I'm a good cook. So I used to have pictures. Now I know he's trash and I don't like him. I used to have Jamie Oliver as like inspo. That's who I want to be when I'm older.
Yeah.
Now my number one boy is Gordon Ramsay, and you know my obsession with Gordon Ramsay.
I love him. I adore that man.
I love him.
I hope when I get to meet him one day that he lets me hug him. I hope
that he
him.
tells me to go fuck myself. Honestly.
Yeah, that'd be great. Like if I could hug him and he'd be like,
okay,
this outfit's fucking raw. I don't know anything. Just fucking insult me.
It is raw.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Real quick.
But today, we're not going to do this, okay? I love how he goes, you fucking prick. It's raw. And he goes and slams the fucking fish on it. And I go, shit.
I can't. I love him so much.
I love him.
Totally. Before I forget, I just remembered my email. I had my cousin helped me with, who's the same age as I am, but she was always more of like the, in the super it crowd sort of thing. So I was like, all right, you can like pick me an email because I trust your judgment. And up until I was about 16, my email was cheeky_babe99 at hotmail.com. And
why
I remember,
99?
I don't know, beats me. But I remember the day that I knew that I had to change it. I went to Curves, that all-female gym chain with my mum. I went there with her. I must have been about 15. And the receptionist, who was like 40-something, goes, what's your email, sweetie? And I was like, it's cheeky, CHEEKY _BABE 99 at hotmail.com. And then she looked me dead in the eye and she goes, what does 99 mean? Implying it had some sort of 69 reference. And
you're like, sweetie, I'm 11.
Sweetheart. I am barely able to fucking like understand, interact on a very basic social level and like stay alive without embarrassing myself, let alone even know what 69 is or 99 for that matter. I'm like, it's just a cute number. And it was bad. I was
my
like,
sister
okay,
had that
this
with
needs
my
to change.
Neopets account.
Yeah.
My Neopets was my pride and joy. I was like, yeah, I got to get them and I got to go feed them the donuts. I really love the games. I was really about Neopets, but then I would then get this habit where I get really, really involved with something and then I just stop. And then I go, oh no, because I couldn't keep a Tamagotchi alive.
Me neither. They all died very young.
Yeah.
That's sort of a reflection of how I treat plants to this very day. I just can't. I don't know. It just doesn't work for me.
Yeah, so like my passwords used to be like in sync rules. And so I used to go to my older sister and I used to be like, hey, just a really, really quick question. How do you spell in sync? Because that's the password to my Neopets account. So can you please help? And she goes, oh my God, Esther. Oh, okay, hang on. Speaking of InSync and our wonderful James Charles. When I'm working, I go on YouTube and I have these playlists and they're like, it's 1 a.m. and it's raining outside and you've got seasonal depression. This is what it is. And they have like muffled music. So I thought it would be so funny if we created playlists, like random playlist names for each other.
Yeah.
And we gave maybe like up to 5 songs or 5 artists that need to be on that playlist.
On the playlist. Okay. It's like a rapid fire thing.
You give me 4, I give you 4, and we got to answer it. We're just going to go first thing that pops up in your head. I think it would be so funny because it's just like, I love those ones because then I listen to it and I'm like, yeah, man, I'm so deep and I'm brooding.
They're pretty brilliant. Some of them, you do find some pretty damn amazing music, especially when you've been rotating the same stuff like all the time, and you do just need to find something that you can relate to in the moment.
Yeah. Or I like listening to those ones when they say slow and reverbed.
Yes,
I really enjoy those mixes.
They're pretty good.
That people do.
Pretty damn
or
good.
Empty arena versions. Have you ever heard them?
No, but I think I know exactly where you're going with this.
So they will take a song and they will amplify the voices and they will get rid of all the backing, and so it's just their voice. So it's like if they were going to do like a sound check.
Yeah, and that's what it sounds like. I think maybe I've seen a TikTok about this or something.
I will send you one of Taylor Swift and also one of Ariana Grande.
Okay.
So good. Her vocals are so good.
So good. I love it.
Okay, so I think, do you want to go for it first or me?
All right.
Do you want me to tell you yours or do you want to tell me mine first?
Do you want to rock, paper, scissors? And then whoever loses is going to be the one that goes first. All right, ready?
Scissors. Paper, rock. Oh,
we both did scissors. All right, ready?
Yeah. Scissors, paper, rock.
Oh my God, we both did paper. Okay, this is ridiculous.
Okay.
All right.
And
all right,
for the final time, scissors, paper, rock.
I think I won. I did rock.
Yeah, you won. Yay! I did scissors.
All right. Okay, you got to go first.
Okay.
All right. All right, let's think. Okay. Okay. You are in a new city, but everything reminds you of your ex.
Shit. Okay. I'm in a new city, but everything reminds me of my ex. This shouldn't be hard for me. I was always dumped.
Their loss.
I think I would have to do Falling by Harry Styles.
Oh, wow. Yes. Okay. That's perfect. I'm gonna get emotional.
Or Chicago Freestyle by Drake and Giveon.
Yeah.
I Don't Want to Live Forever from Zayn and Taylor Swift.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine me on the streets going, I don't want to live?
I can feel the pain. Keep going.
Bad Religion or Godspeed by Frank Ocean.
Wow. Yep. Deep.
And then finally, because I need to go and put some, empathetic narcissism in it, The Zone by The Weeknd.
There's always going to be a Weekend song. Like
always,
especially if it's going to be about something sad and romantic.
Okay. Let me think of one for you.
Okay.
Songs that make you think that you're a professional dancer, but we both know that you're far from it. So what are your songs?
Okay. There's definitely a few that as soon as they come on, I can't control my body. Like it's
the confidence is wild.
Yeah, it's an external force that drives me, and I feel like it doesn't matter as long as I'm feeling it's going to look great. I don't know. I don't have any evidence of that, but I'm just going to pretend like there is and just remain confident in myself. Don't Stop Now, Dua Lipa.
Oof.
The things that beat does to my body. I actually can't stop. I can't stop, Dua. Thank you for such an amazing song.
I can't do it.
Then we've got Style by Taylor Swift. Whenever it comes on, I don't just dance in like a sultry, confident way. I do the runway. I do it. It's a runway song. It never goes out of its style.
For you.
Thank you. I will do the
that.
catwalk. Like she does like a catwalk sort of thing on her, like the panels on her tour, and that's exactly what I do. And I hold up the fake microphone and everything.
What is your fake microphone? Is it the air? Is it a brush? Is it what is it? Is it your dog?
Usually it's the air because I'm too excited to go and get a brush. No joke though, in my car I always keep a spare brush. So if a song like this comes on, if there's no one else around, I will whip out the hairbrush and fully sing into it.
And you knock it up and like you tilt your head up, like how she does it.
And then I pull the microphone away as the note extends, like take me home, and then I pull the microphone like away. It's professional
I love
as fuck.
that. Every time I'm in the car, I just pretend that it's a 90s, like a really depressing music video, and I'm like, I want to be your love. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like those ones and like you're in like slow motion because you're really hard done by.
Oh, I so feel that. My last song would be a favorite of mine for the last few years, Taki Taki by DJ Snake with Selena Gomez. I'm a huge reggaeton fan. Like I live for it. I will go through periods where all I listen to is that for like 2 weeks.
Oh,
and
I love that.
You get a banger like this, your hips cannot. They just can't not move. It's like a demon I'm happy to be possessed by. You know what I mean?
Yes. I love that for you.
100%. All right, does that mean it's your turn?
Yeah.
All right. So,
hit me.
Here we go. You've been given the aux at a hipster infested party. Like they're everywhere.
Right.
But everyone's music taste is better than yours. So now's your time to shine.
Okay.
Prove those hipsters wrong, Esther. Prove them wrong. Bring the party back to life.
Okay. Look, I think I'm going to have to go with my go-tos. The ones that I don't listen to that often, but I listen to them often enough, especially when I have a party. So the first one, Bees in the Trap, Nicki Minaj. I have to.
Yeah. That's actually pretty,
Thank you so much. If You Could Read My Mind by Star 54.
If you could read my mind.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know where we went wrong. Feelings gone. Yes. What else is there? Father Figure by George Michael. You can't tell me.
Oh my God.
A banger.
Why is this not always at parties? Like, how does it get forgotten?
When lockdown is over and you can come over, that's all that you're going to get. You're just going to get banger after banger after banger.
So happy. I'm so happy about this.
Otis from Jay-Z and Kanye West, that Otis Redding sample that's in there, absolutely classic.
Yep. So good.
Honorable mention, Sandstorm by, I think his name is Darude.
It is. It's Darude.
Yeah.
You know, when at an old JB Hi-Fi I used to work at, there was this one day where we had access to the huge Bluetooth speakers on the TVs right next to the cash register. And from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. we played it on repeat all day.
I would be so shitty at you.
I know, but it was really funny, and it was really funny watching the customers go, are they seriously continually playing Sandstorm?
I would do that every day at the gym when I used to go to the gym. And you know how they had those like the communal boards where you can choose the song cues?
Yes.
Every day that I was there, and that was 6 times a week, everyone knew that I was there. Why? It would come on.
Every time I see, you know, those like public, if you go to a restaurant or like an arcade, they have those Spotify-ish things on the wall where you can cue a song for the venue. You'll know if I'm there because I will put on like Blank Space or something every fucking time. I don't care. Like it's going to be there. All right.
Is that your signature?
It's one of my signatures. It is. It is.
Okay. You know what? Let's go with the party theme. You are out of lockdown. You're newly single. You're going to hook up with a guy in the bathroom. 80, what's playing on in the background?
Oh, this is going to be a little bit personal. Yeah, I mean, definitely a few songs that come to mind that if there was like that hot movie scenario where like, you know, when you watch a movie and you're like, damn son, I wish that was my life.
Yeah.
It's getting hot and heavy. I would pick Try Me by The Weeknd.
Ooh.
If anyone hasn't heard that song, you must, especially for those situations. You should 100% listen to it. Extremely intimate. Then we have then it's got to go into like, I imagine, right, you know those scenes in the movies where they can't wait to get in the room, so they like slam open the door and they're like ripping off jackets, and it's like,
oh yeah, and it's
pace.
a bit shaky, the camera. Yeah.
Yes. So I would imagine like we push into the bathroom. It's like going wild. It's like the best night ever. High energy. Sex by the 1975.
Yeah.
The guitar in that song, the it's just like a heart racing. Like it's perfect. And
it's
just
that
hot.
Adrenaline that
it's hot as fuck. Definitely would be one. And then I've always I'm a big fan of Frankie's Pizza. And because they play like
rest in peace.
I know.
Rest in peace, Frankie's Pizza.
So sad. I love nothing more than going to Frankie's and like just screaming my lungs out to old school rock and roll, like 1970s rock and roll. And Kiss is a huge, huge, just love of mine. Like I love that band so much for so many reasons. But I Was Made for Lovin' You has this, the riff is like, it's like intense, right? Like, and there's a whip cracking in it. And he's basically, it sounds like when he sings it, he is on the prowl. Like he is on the hunt. He's gonna get you. Like he's into you. He's gonna get you. That's the vibe. That's the
vibe.
Yeah. That's what would be on my playlist.
I love that.
Thank you.
I think that would throw me for a bit of a sixer if I heard that. I'd be like, all right. This is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
No drama.
Works a charm. Okay. Moving on. Let's see. All right. I've got one for you.
Okay.
Now, this is a scenario I envision sometimes if I'm sad in the car and I'm the passenger, or it's like raining or something. But I'm going to put a bit of a movie twist on it for you.
Okay.
Now, you're driving away from your small town because your single mom has to start over.
Okay. I'm envisioning regret. I'm envisioning that she has to really start her life over again, and it's a bad breakup. That's what I envision, that she's leaving her husband or something.
You know, like John Tucker Must Die? It's like one
I've
of
never
those
watched it.
Oh my God, you have to. But it literally opens with that, like a very typical rom-com, you know, she's lost her hope because like even her mum can't find love, and it's like one of those things. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think I would have to go Feeling Whitney by Post Malone.
Posty.
You know that one?
Oh, of course. I love Post Malone.
Leave Your Lover by Sam Smith.
Ooh.
Yeah, thank you.
In the feels, right in the feels.
I'll Never Love Again from Lady Gaga.
This is so dramatic. This is exactly what I was hoping you would
Yeah,
say.
but I am
Okay.
100% the CEO of being dramatic. I am
correct.
a husky in human form, and you can't tell me otherwise.
Oh my God.
And then I think if I was to go back to my R&B roots, it would probably be So Sick from Neo.
You know, Neo, underappreciated. Neo, mega underappreciated.
I feel like he peaked a little bit though.
He did, but I know that he did write. Like he after he peaked, he did write a lot of beautiful songs for a lot of other artists. And I think he's one of those poets, you know, like deep down. When he hits it like that emotion on the head, it's really hard.
So those are my songs. Thank you so much.
So dramatic. I love it.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing.
And I think we'll do one more because I think we're we'll do one more each because we're about at the 40-minute mark.
Oh my goodness, already.
I know. Okay, 80. POV.
Yeah.
It's 3 a.m. and you're struggling to find an Uber. You are the main character of your life. What's your playlist, Bella?
You know, when you say I am the main character, it goes immediately to one genre. One of my all-time favorites, which is pop punk. It takes me to those scenes like in any high school movie where the guy realizes he's in love with the girl and he's going to go get her. Like he runs, you know, it's that.
Oh, those like climatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those main character realizing they're the fucking main character. It's those songs, right? All right. If that was me, I was in the middle of the CBD. It's 3:00. I need to get in an Uber. Like, no, like it's my time. Like I'm going to make it happen.
It's your time. You got that text from him that says, "Come home."
Oh my God. Oh, it would be. It would be Weightless by All Time Low.
Okay.
You know that song, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
It would be that one for sure. Like that one is just an absolute jam. And whenever I need to be pumped up, like I listen to that song. Then it would be Ocean Avenue by Yellow Card. If I could find you now, which is sort of like
that's something
it's
where
applicable.
I feel I imagine you hailing down a cab going,
Exactly.
"Come on, let's go."
That's exactly.
And then you're running to the front door. It's like,
Yes.
I gotta get you. I came. I told you that I'd come.
That's
what do you mean you're here?
100.
It's 4:00 in the morning. You really love me?
care.
I really love you.
Yes, and it's raining maybe for dramatic effect. That's exactly the imagery that I want to bring out with this playlist. And also, like, if I could find you now, things would get better. If I could find an Uber at 3 a.m., yes, it would get better. Like, it's actually fully applicable, which is just a double bonus.
And you have like all 4 apps open. So you've got, what comes to my brain? Go Taxi.
Yeah.
Uber. Everything else. And you might,
Yeah.
worst case scenario, you order off Uber Eats and then the Uber Eats guy, you eat the food while they're driving you because it's still technically Uber.
That's right, because you're trying to find a way. You need to find any way.
Yep.
Then I would have Rip It Up by Jet. It's one of my ultimate pump-up songs.
Oh,
it's just like
I've never heard that before.
You actually have. I promise you. It's in a lot of movies. It's one of those like hit the ground running, chase sequence scene sort of songs. It is phenomenal. Jet is one of my all-time favorite bands. And they were like short-lived, but full of classics. Like to this day, they still are in like so many trailers every year and movie soundtracks. It's insane. Then my last one would be Hate to Say I Told You So by The Hives. You know, like din it, that one. It's just You just, if you're watching a main character on that movie screen, you're cheering and you'll see it. That's exactly my playlist.
Honestly, I love this segment.
Thank you it's great. It's so good. All right, and I'm going to give you the last one.
Okay.
Are you ready?
All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
We definitely can do it. All right. So you're a fuckboy and you're the biggest player in the game. Like
Facts.
bitches blow up your line. You know what I mean?
Bars.
But you just want the girl that you can't have.
Okay, so I'm going to go a little bit personal here and say that I have been in this situation before.
Oh my God. Yes.
Do you know what?
Yes.
Shut up, because you know it. I know it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I have gone for women I can't get, but I'll still try, and then I'll brood. And I'll be like, damn, I wish I could get her back. And then I'll be like, nah, man, she ain't shit. It's fine. And so what am I? And then I'll have these. So back in the day when I was in year 6 going into high school, and I'd say, you know what? What's going to come out? Do you know what came out at the time? And I would sit in front of the mirror. Nick Lachey's What's Left of Me album.
Time Machine. Oh my God.
And I'd say, wow, yeah, this is like what it's like to be in a breakup. No.
Yeah.
So fast forward.
No.
It is 2021. Do you know what I'm doing? I'm going to be doing All That Matters by Justin Bieber. Calling All My Lovelies from Bruno Mars.
Chef's kiss.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Brent Fayez, which is an absolute everything that he does. If you don't think that it's, I've got too many hoes, but they ain't you. I love it.
I love that.
And then POV by Division.
Yes. That's a good
POV
one.
by Division. I think I should just do one more. I think I'll do maybe Simple Things from Miguel.
Oh my God, Miguel. He
Or
had to be in here
Dawn.
at some point.
Or A Dawn by Miguel.
Miguel.
Yeah.
I love him.
I saw him in concert.
You're so lucky.
He was the opener for Bruno Mars. When I
Oh my
tell you
God,
that I
what
got
a
a
combination.
double whammy. I got a double whammy, and he went and sang Pussy Is Mine live. And when I tell you, I was like, yes. Oh my God.
You hit the jackpot.
Have you ever heard the live version that he's ever done, the cover of Kiss It Better from Rihanna?
No, but you should send that to me immediately.
I'm going to send it to you. He's like the audio, like the actual audio quality is not that great, but you can still hear it to the point where you're like, wow, this is a great cover. Super good cover.
Okay. I'm keen.
Yeah.
Send it to me.
I will send it to you. It's so good. Wow, we can talk a lot.
We really can. But this was so much fun.
Oh, yeah, it was so much fun. I think next week, I think we should go on and, talk about what we were supposed to talk about, which is one of my favorite subjects, which is drinking.
Oh, who doesn't love drinking? You know what I mean?
love a good drunk.
Sensibly to a degree.
Sensibly.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Maybe we can even make an at-home lockdown drink.
Oh, I would love to. I would love to do what combinations you like. What's the weirdest one? What's your hang on, before we finish, what's your favorite drink? Cocktail.
God, that's hard.
What's your go-to? What would be your go-to if you had a bartender in front of you, money was no object? What is your drink?
All of them. I am a sucker for a strawberry daiquiri or a mojito. I don't need too many bells and whistles. Aperol Spritz. You know what? At the end of the day, Aperol Spritz is probably my favorite. It's just so damn refreshing and tasty and simple. For me, less is more. What about you?
So if money was no object, I think 100% that I would probably go with a Long Island because I think it's the best of everything.
Yeah.
I think it's the best of everything.
I think I've literally had a sip of a Long Island. I don't think I've ever had one to myself.
Oh, I would get
most likely because I'd go into a coma.
I will say though, I really, really love the different bottles that alcohol comes in. I think the labeling is so beautiful.
It is. It really is.
I like rum. Archie Rose has a really nice one.
Spiced rum is one of my favorite things.
It's that, or I like gin. So I've got a whole bunch of Archie Rose in my bar cart, and I always I've got a bar cart.
I know.
Oh, sorry,
very much.
I thought you forgot.
I was just being sarcastic.
I've got those.
Really cool.
I love those. I love Chambord is another favorite of mine.
Yeah, I went through a huge Chambord phase, and I can't really drink it anymore. I just did a bit too much. Yeah. But it was great. I'm sure any year now I'm going to be able to handle it again.
All right. Okay. I can't do tequila. That's the only one that I can't do. because tequila
It's
just reminds me
dangerous.
of a really, really bad King's Cup that I had once, and I can never have it again because it tastes like off barbecue.
Oh, no,
sauce.
no. Mm-mm.
It was a smoky one. So that's a no thanks
you.
from me.
We'll open with that. Let's open with
Yeah.
that story. That sounds interesting. And I can talk about my first King's Cup too.
I would love to.
It was curdled and gross.
Oh no! And then there's always that one arsehole that puts water in it. No thanks. So I think that will be. I think we should just wrap it up. Do you reckon?
Yeah. Let's wrap it up and thank everyone for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. If you want to contact us, we have Instagram. We have our Gmail, which is in the bio of our Instagram at thelaughingSkullspod@gmail.com. We hope that you love this episode as much as we do, and it's a little bit of an insight about who we are through music, I think.
If you guys have any song recommendations for any of the playlists we mentioned or just in general, let us know.
Yeah, if you want to have collaborative playlists.
Yeah.
Especially for
fun.
people who want to, get to know us a little bit more. We love mates. The extroverts in us love this. So, yeah. Have a great day, afternoon, have a great night, wherever you are.
Just have a great
that's very
time.
general. Yeah.
Yeah.
And have a good... be safe. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.